Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the Clutch Report with Shivers and Karak. We are back. We are going to be reviewing the Champions League games that just happened. And also, we've got three massive games in the Premier League this weekend from the Merseyside Derby, then we have United Chelsea, and of course, City Arsenal. But first up, let's talk Champions League. What do you make of the fixtures, Karak?
Shivas, before we talk about sport, you need to answer this question for me. Team Conrad or Team Jellyfish?
The most pressing question of the 21st century.
Man,
I, my friend, am Team Conrad, baby.
ooh, I'm Team Jellyfish. Listen to me, boss. I've been on Twitter for the last 3 days, and all I see is Conrad, Jellyfish, and Bella, or Belly, or what you call her. But yeah, I thought I'll get that out of the way because, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter about that. I didn't want to let you go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I mean, two big shows that released this. I mean, the show has been massive. It also bags with Bollywood. If you guys haven't checked it out, please check it out. But yeah, and also let us know what team you guys are a part of, Conrad or Jellyfish. But
Please.
back to what we are here to talk about. Let's start off with the Champions League. Some pretty interesting games and big results. Starting off at Tyneside, Newcastle losing to Barcelona with a brace from the man, the myth, the legend who couldn't do it for us, has gone to Barcelona and scored two absolute bangers. Marcus Rashford, remember the name?
Mamma mia. Mamma mia. What a bloody goal. What is that second goal?
Cracker,
Jeez.
bro.
Cracker. But again, props to that atmosphere yesterday, man. I could hear it from the TV. Like, it was buzzing. Like we mentioned before. It's gonna be buzzing. And it was buzzing. They started off really well, Newcastle. I thought they should have scored a couple in the first
Harvey
15
Barnes.
minutes. Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon missed an absolute. I thought it was a sitter because just have to get it on target, and that could have been a goal. But again, dude, Barcelona, they just held the ball up throughout the game, and Bruno Guimaraes came out and said, they're very annoying to play with because they make us run the whole time, and then when we get the ball, we are so tired, so we can't run, and that was kind of like how the game went on, and obviously Rashford, what a player, what a goal.
Yeah.
You would have seen a lot
What
of
a
that.
It's been a while since I've seen a lot of that, but what a statement. I mean, like you said, I think the first 20 to 25 minutes, Newcastle were in the game. They had a lot of, not a lot of possession, but they were pressing really high up the field, had those couple of chances. But once Barcelona settled, we just saw what we're used to. I mean, total control. And apart from a few moments in the second half, it felt like, yeah, this game was only headed in one direction. But Rashford, man. I also saw him defend yesterday, and I'm like, why didn't we see this player right in the last year and a half?
No, man, I think, I feel for United fans, but that was such a good performance. And I'm, just hoping that he picks up from that. It looks like he's happy, he's smiling. He came out and mentioned that new city, new club, he's finally getting used to what the manager wants him to do. So kudos to him, and where not to start off with a beautiful brace in England, I think it might write a different story. But again, I also want to go back to Anthony Gordon's red card in the Liverpool game, which basically made Eddie Howe make that decision that, Anthony Gordon has to start. But I would have had Walter and Gordon
Voldemort.
start together, right? But again, I think that red card is spoiling some of that, what they would call early
Yeah.
signs of getting that cohesion in. But nevertheless, good start to the league, good start to the group stages for Barcelona, but also a decent start for Newcastle. I thought they were decent.
Yeah.
Again, long way to go.
Yeah. I think I understood Eddie Howe not playing Voldemort just in the sense because you have to play against that high line, and he had Elanga. Oh my God, Elanga is so quick. I forgot how fast that guy is, bro. Him, and then you had Barnes and Gordon. So it's just pace, pace, pace. And they nearly scored. If Anthony Gordon doesn't have an air shot, you might be 1-0 up and the game could be totally different. But again, good result for Barcelona and good effort from Newcastle. It's a tough game first up. 7 more games for them. I'm sure they'll have a good run. Let's move on to, I think, a game that got spoiled very early on, unfortunately, because Di Lorenzo gets a red card. But City, I mean, good start for them. 2-0. What do you make of that game?
Yeah, I felt bad for Napoli. Felt bad for Kevin De Bruyne. Had to be subbed off. And when Conte echoed my thoughts again, saying that, I feel bad, he came back to his hometown and he had to be substituted. But again, City was just breezing through. They were in, again, tier two throughout. After the red card, we knew what was going to happen. I thought they held the ball really well. Regulation victory for City. And obviously, I thought it would be a cracker of a game, but that red card spoiled it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Even De Bruyne had to get pulled off early because they tried to manage the game, but didn't work out. Another game where Liverpool win right at the death. Virgil van Dijk doing Virgil van Dijk things. Banging header though,
Oof.
but good entertaining game to watch. I bet your heartbeat was up and down.
Listen, firstly, Alexander Isak started, and I am brimming with confidence. He was great. 2 shots on target, 3 chances created. It was just, you could just see the difference in quality. He also got Wirtz into the picture. I wouldn't say Wirtz was great, but Wirtz was decent. But just the way we played against Atletico Madrid, arguably it has been our best performance so far this season. Should have won comfortably by 4 goals or 5 goals. Salah missed a sitter. Frimpong's aired a shot just like Gordon. Ball went behind. It was so weird. And just number of chances. Ekitike also missed a beautiful, easy tap in on the last 10 minutes. It's just that cruise control, and then something, whenever it's Anfield, Marcus Llorente just comes in, breathes
Deja vu.
fire. And no, he just keeps scoring, and he scored 2, and he always has that knack of scoring at Anfield, right? But
Yeah.
again, what a game, it was entertaining. Should have won the game in the 60th minute. But again, another late winner. You can call it slot time because we're gonna be slotting it after 90, baby.
Yeah. This used to be called Fergie time, and now it's called Clark time. How far the mighty have fallen.
But
But
listen. But before we go on, I just, I'll be honest with you. I was like, not again. I was like, not again. Because I'm like, bro, just get the draw and fuck off, dude. Like, I can't watch another 90 plus 4 or 90 plus 1, 90 plus 2 winner. But again, what a banging header. What a banging
yeah,
header.
and tough first game. I mean, Atletico Madrid, even if you're playing at Anfield, is a tough game. So to get 3 points, good start to the campaign. A team that did not start well also had a tough fixture, went to Munich and lost 3-1. What did you get? I know you were watching the Liverpool game, but did you manage to catch some of that game?
I was watching both, actually. I was watching both. And again, Chelsea at the back. I think we discussed this earlier on. I thought Chelsea at the back, they need some defensive reinforcements. I cannot believe I'm saying reinforcements for Chelsea because they've been doing this for a while.
$1 billion later.
But then again, so many mistakes from all the goals came through mistakes. But then, dude, I just want to talk about one player, Harry Kane. What is that finish? Like, he's so
Yeah,
clinical. 2 goals. And also Olise took Cucurella for a hot dog. It was a special performance for Bayern Munich, but I thought Chelsea were not bad. Chelsea were decent. I thought Cole Palmer was again great, great goal. They played well. It's just that the mistakes at the back, and again, if you do it against Bayern, they're gonna punish you, and that's
yeah.
what they did. And also kudos to Sanchez. Sanchez made 2 blinder of saves in the second half, which obviously it could have been 5-1, 6-1. But again, Bayern, after scoring the third goal, Bayern looked comfortable. And again, Chelsea need to do something about their backline because they're missing Colville a lot. And you can see it, you can just genuinely see it.
And like I said, just simple errors. I mean, Malo Gusto, I'm not sure what he was doing there, and then you feed it off to Harry Kane. He's not going to miss him. But Harry Kane also won that penalty. It's just that pedigree is still there. You give him a chance, and he's going to bury you. So that's pretty much what happened. Then we had Arsenal and Spurs. I think both won. I don't think they were very entertaining games, but it's just what Arsenal do. The Stoke City of this league, the Stoke City of every league, get the job done somehow. Um, did you catch those games?
I saw the second half of the Arsenal Atletico Bilbao game. Martinelli, what a fucking finish. He just came on. They just had a substitution and he came on. That was his first touch. So his first touch was off that Trossard pass. Takes a touch, takes another touch. Great finish, but not an easy finish. And, I call Martinelli and we both call Martinelli a consistent 6 because that's all he does.
Yeah.
But then I've heard Arsenal fans, echo their thoughts about Martinelli playing through the middle. And he's always been really good when he plays through the middle. Unfortunately, obviously, he's obviously put on the left wing. But whenever he's had the chance to play through the middle, he plays well. But again,
Yeah.
Arsenal did what Arsenal do. They scored the goal. They scored another great goal by Trossard. Easy game. I thought, except for a couple of chances for Bilbao, not many. It looked like a
Yeah.
very boring game, like you mentioned before. But again, 2-0. I'm happy when
Job done.
The Premier League teams do well. So
Yeah. 4 out of 6, you could say. I
4 out
think,
of
yeah,
6.
Newcastle and Chelsea lost. But there was something you were very passionate about. Did Mbappe deserve a penalty or not?
Oh, see, at this fucking moment, just scrap VAR. Please, just remove it. Like, how is that a penalty? Where do you want his hands to go? You want his hands to be like what, inside his pocket? Like, come on,
Yeah.
we're in 2025 and we're seeing errors like this. It just says that the sport is just going backwards a little bit, and I blame the referees, right? Because at the end of the day, you cannot make decisions like this. And that just changed the entire game. Madrid had a red card, and Marseille, obviously, when Carvajal had a brain dead moment of going and headbutting someone, Marseille were on the upper
Yeah.
hand there. And then
Yeah.
that penalty just changed the game. And I just felt, and they always, I'm sorry, but it's the Champions League, and you know what Madrid do in the Champions League, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed.
They just they just have, I don't know, it's a different energy when they play that competition. And even with 10 men managed to get over the line, so you got to give them props. Whether or not it was a penalty, they did their job. And yeah, PSG also, I think, convincing winners over Atlanta. So they will continue to be up there amongst being favorites.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think that's a good recap of what happened in the Champions League. Moving on
Absolutely.
to the first game of this Premier League weekend. It's Merseyside, it's Liverpool, it's Everton, it's Anfield. Where we going, baby? I sounded like Ravi Shastri right there. In the red corner.
Shivers, that was beautiful, Shivers. But yeah, what a bloody game. What a bloody game. I'm excited. The last Everton won in Anfield was in 2021. And then before that, they won in 1999.
My God.
They've been actually horrendous at Anfield. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. I have this bad throat infection.
Take it
Sorry,
easy, my
lads.
brother. Drink some water.
No, man. No, I'm so sorry. But yeah, and the game's happening at 12:30. And I have a trivia for you, Shivers.
Okay.
The Toffees have failed to win any of their last 9 top flight fixtures at 12:30 p.m. Just putting it out there for you.
Okay. I think you're going to
So
be jinxing yourself.
don't listen. If they somehow win, and we're gonna delete this from the pod. Okay, thanks.
I mean, I think it'll be a competitive game, though. They two
Absolutely.
wins on the bounce. Jack Grealish in red hot form. So I actually have a feeling you might drop some points in this game.
I don't think so. I think it'll be a good game, but I see us winning. I see us winning, not comfortably, but I see us doing what we do best. I don't want us to win in the 85th minute or the 90th minute. I want us to win comfortably, get that 2-0 lead, and then safeguard that 2-0 lead.
Yeah. But I mean, definitely going to be a good game. And thinking about trivia, you had a question for me. I've got a question for you. Can you name the top 10 highest scorers in Merseyside Derby history? This is from both teams.
Both teams.
From both
So,
teams.
I'm gonna go one Salah, because obviously Salah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go two. I'm gonna say
I mean, it
obviously.
doesn't have to be in order. Salah's in the list. He's number two
I'm
on
gonna
the
say
list.
Gerard.
Gerrard is number one.
Obviously, I'm gonna say Torres.
Torres does not make this list, my friends. I'm only giving you three lives. So you
Oh,
lost
three
one.
lives.
Yeah, you've lost one.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Duncan Ferguson because he's played forever for Everton.
Yes, he's there now at number seven.
Okay, not bad. So I'm gonna say Suarez.
Suarez is number 11. Actually, I'll give you Suarez because he's tied with number 10, number 9, number 8, and number 7. So I'll give you
Hey,
Suarez.
thank you so much. While I'm putting Suarez there, I'm gonna put Mane Tona also. Mane, thank
Mane is there, yes.
you so much. There's no. Okay, what about Fernando? Oh, there's no Torres. Torres is not there. You
Yeah,
mentioned him.
Torres is there. That was your first life gone.
What about Tim
So
Cahill?
you've got Tim Cahill. That's the second and last Everton player in this list.
So
So you've
I've
got
got,
one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Three more.
no,
Can
I've
you
got,
name three
I've
more?
got Salah, Gerrard, Duncan, Suarez, Mane, Cahill. That's six.
Yeah, you've got six. Sorry. Four more to go.
Four more to go, and everybody from Liverpool. Ian Rush,
No, Ian Rush is not in this list.
kidding me?
He is not in this list.
Can I go
Tell me if
Kenny
you want a
Dalglish?
clue.
Kenny
Nope.
Dalglish?
Nope.
Okay, give me another life and give me okay, in the Premier League, you're saying, not like, is it after
Yeah.
1990 or forever?
I think this list is Premier League only, so probably
Then
post
let's
19.
let's remove my. Okay, give me a clue.
Okay, none of them are current. Oh no, that doesn't help you. Uh,
Is there a defender?
no, there is no defender on this list. They are all attacking players, all former attacking players for Liverpool.
What about? What about Maxi Rodriguez? I don't think so, right?
That's your last. Should I tell you the last four?
Please go
One
on.
scored. Okay, one scored a very iconic goal in a Merseyside derby where the ball was bouncing off
Robbie,
the cross.
wait, Robbie Fowler should be there.
Robbie Fowler is there, but that's not the one I was
Okay.
going for. But
Michael Owen.
Michael Owen is there.
Okay, lovely Rohit. Not bad. I have two more left.
And
Divock
Trent
Origi.
Alexander, six. Yeah, Divock Origi.
Oh, wow. And Trent Alexander.
No, I was going to do the Trent Alexander. I takes a quick corner
No, no.
to give you a clue.
I
The
have one
last
more
clue
left.
is a Dutchman. He's also played in midfield. I think he's played like right back and
Ryan,
in defense also for you guys.
Ryan Babel.
No. Another like a workhorse, Liverpool workhorse.
Genie Wijnaldum.
No. One more Dutchman. Come on. He's also scored a hat-trick against United once, if I remember this correctly.
Who the fuck can this be?
He's like a, how do I say?
Dirk
He's
Kuyt.
one of those Dirk
Dirk
out.
Kuyt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How can I forget Dirk Kuyt? Dirk Kuyt, if you're listening to us, wherever you are, I'm sorry, sir.
He was there during your leaner times.
Bro, I swear, what a player, though. What a player. Wow, Shiv, lovely question, and I'm sorry, I couldn't get it right, but in
Not
the end, I
bad. I
got it
think
right.
you got six or seven out of ten.
7 out of 10, not bad.
7 out of 10. Decent, not too bad.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Before we move on to the next game, I have a very simple question for you. Okay, it's another trivia. Name the player who scored the last goal at Goodison Park and their first goal in their new stadium, the Hale Dickinson Stadium.
Last goal. Who scored the first goal? Beto.
No. So I'm going to give you two more chances.
Who scored for Everton this season? Everton. Who has scored for them? Grealish scored. Indai. In Ghana. Who all have scored for Everton? I can't remember who scored in their games.
I can give you a clue.
Yeah, I'll take a closer.
You've said his name out.
Indai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the answer.
Yeah.
He scored the last goal at Goodison Park and the first goal at the new stadium. This is
Yeah,
going
it
to be a
might be.
question for like 20 years from now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a bit recent. I should have got that first try,
But
but yeah, how do you see
next
this? What's your prediction for this game?
prediction 2-0 Liverpool. I think Isak, I don't know if he'll start, but if he started against Atletico Madrid, I have a sneaky feeling he starts against Everton or he comes on. Sabosla getting back into his centre mid position makes Salah look a lot more dangerous. I think we saw that in the Atletico Madrid game, with Frimpong being on the right. The overlapping runs just help Salah to cut in left every time, and Salah
Yeah.
actually played really well. His best so far, he's been off color, so I'm very happy to see him come back. And yeah, it's gonna be a tight game. 2-0. I think Everton, David Moyes is going to be set up really well. It's going to be another low block for us. So we got to make sure that, we get the early goal and then just make sure we don't do anything stupid defensively and just play basic football and get the job done.
Yeah. I actually think this is going to be the first time Liverpool drop points this season across leagues, I guess. I think it's going to be a
Oh,
1-all draw. I
one all
think
draw.
the form Grealish is in, Everton off the back of two wins. I think they'll be up for it. And just based off that Burnley game where you didn't really, I know they put 10 men behind the ball. I see Everton doing something similar, but they will also have more to offer going forward than Burnley. So I sense a draw. I know it's going to be a big result for them to get a draw at Everton. I mean, at Anfield. But yeah, I think I'm also being a little hopeful, to be honest. I need this juggernaut that Liverpool is to eventually be found out. You all have been a little lucky with your wins so far, and I think that luck will eventually run out at some point. And who better to do it than the Toffees?
Shiv, I'll be honest with you, Shiv. I don't see that happening. But if it happens, kudos to you, Shivas. I'm gonna send you a toffee.
Nicely done. But moving from the Merseyside to a little further up north.
it's my
Oh,
turn now. It's my turn. It's my turn now.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And the Red Devils are back at Old Trafford and they play the Blues. Shivas, how are you feeling?
I've decided to stop being positive about United. I think just aim low and you won't be disappointed. There's an interesting stat though. Chelsea have not beaten United at Old Trafford since Fergie. It's a bizarre stat, but it's a fact. So I think that's something they'll want to sort of turn around. Garnacho returning to Old Trafford. I wonder what kind of reception he's going to get. Will he start? Is he going to get booed? It's a tough fixture, but also I think Chelsea, after losing to Bayern, are in a tricky position. They also need the 3 points. Ruben, of course, under immense pressure. We say this every week, but we've got Chelsea, Brentford, and Sunderland next, and I genuinely think he needs at least 6 points from from the possible nine. If he beats Chelsea, it's a good start to getting to those 6 points. I think I just watched the press conference and Cunha and Mount are back, which is a big plus for us. I can see him starting Cunha, maybe not Mount, but of course makes a big difference. And we struggled to score this season. Our highest scorer is own goals. So apart from a Bruno penalty, we have two own goals, and that's pretty much been all the goals we've scored. Am I positive? Am I optimistic? No. I can see us maybe drawing the game. I
Okay.
can't. Maybe like a 1-1. I don't know. It's just the general mood around the club is so low. I don't know like, how to predict this game, what to hope for. Just,
Man.
just give us a good performance. I'm wearing t-shirt today which says Sukun. That's all I want from my team. Ruben Amorim, Manchester United. Please don't spoil my weekend. You've done
Oh
it
my
enough
God.
times. One peaceful weekend, please.
You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna get that music at the back. Ta-na. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, that has. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear none of that bullshit of yours when you said most times entered the box, most shots on target. Now you're like,
I'm tired, bro. I was clinging on to little bits of factoids just to find some optimistic. And I consider myself a very optimistic guy. But today I can't. Like, there's no evidence, nothing at all that is pushing me in that direction. What do you see? Like, how do you see the game going?
again, I don't think Chelsea have won in a very long time at Old Trafford. And I think like you rightly stated, I think it's going to be a tough game for Chelsea. But I think again, you're facing Chelsea at the right time. That's again, I still think the same thing because they've drawn against Brentford, they've drawn against Fulham, they've gotten that ass beaten against Bayern. So you're actually playing them at the right time. And again, it depends on what kind of team Ruben sets up because every game is a different team. So it's like, if I'm gonna be playing the what's that called? If I'm going to be playing bingo and if I'm Ruben Amorim, I'm just going to be
Yeah,
because I just feel like he doesn't have like a consistent lineup, and it all depends on that lineup. And I think it's a great opportunity for United to win, but I'm leaning towards the draw because I just don't trust that two-man midfield from Ruben. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I think
yeah,
Cole Palmer back for Chelsea is a huge plus.
yeah.
Good game. It's going to be a fun game, but I'm going for a
When
juicy
if the, go
ball
ahead.
draw.
Two. Wow. You're expecting Manchester to score two goals? Oh, wow.
I'm expecting one own goal at least there.
They will remain our top scorer no matter what. No, but if Garnacho starts, it's going to be an interesting matchup. I hope he plays Ahmad right wing back. Like, I really want some sort of boldness from him. Like I said in our last podcast with Ashwin, I want him to play Ahmad right wing back. If Cunha plays, I don't see Menu playing, unfortunately, because then he'll play Cunha and Buemo and Sesko, and I think bring Casemiro back into the team. Even if you think Ugarte wins the ball back and all that, but Casemiro, just as a leader, we need him, just to organize the team, and he'll be up for it. He will give you 80 good minutes, and we need that leadership. Something we lacked in the City game was like Bruno had a poor game, so Casemiro is someone who, even when the going gets tough, he gets the people around him going, and like he just keeps the mentality at a good level. And so we need a player like that. We need a leader. So hopefully he starts him, even if it's Bruno or Menu beside him. I think Casemiro is a must. I think Sesko will play again, and I really want to see Ahmad at that right wing back position. I don't think we'll score two goals. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw, is my prediction.
Mhm.
I'm not going to say. I know, like you said, it was a good time to play City. Doesn't matter. It was a good time to play Chelsea. It will not matter because we are here to save the day for everybody. So I think, yeah,
As
1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Again, I don't have fun hate watching United anymore, but I have fun hate watching this team. It's Arsenal versus Man City next. And bro, listen, I enjoy hate watching Arsenal because of their fans. Um, but what are your thoughts on that game? Arsenal at home. It's going to be a great game, and it's going to open up something on top if Liverpool beat Everton and these guys draw. So, what do you make of that?
Yeah, I think it's a big game for the Premier League in general, just to see where these two teams are headed, because these are supposed to be the so-called contenders for Liverpool. I think Arsenal have had a better start to the season, of course. Man City, they've had a few injuries, but after beating United, they're back in back. Everyone's talking about them again. So this is a big test for them. If they can go to the Emirates and pull off a result, I think we'll be seeing a three-horse race. If Arsenal get the job done, I can see it continuing to be a two-horse race. I think it'll be a cagey game. A lot depends on Haaland. He's in fantastic red-hot form. Again, scored another pretty good goal against Napoli as well. Foden with an assist. So some positive signs for City. I think it'll be slightly cagier, but I'm leaning towards Arsenal. I'm sensing either a 2-1 Arsenal win or maybe a 2-all draw. How do you see the game going?
I think Arsenal are going to win. Whatever said and done about City, City still look like a work in progress. I think Arsenal at Emirates, tough team to beat. Arteta sets them up really well. Even though Saliba is out, I think Mosquera has been great for them. Great signing. Did really well against Wolves. It just shows that, Arsenal have the best squad in the league, according to me and according to you also. I just think they're going to win. They're going to win 2-1. Haaland score. But again, it all depends on that midfield. Is he going to start Martinelli on the left because Martinelli just came back to the 3 points with them, got an assist and got a goal? Or is he going to play Eze? Is he going to play Gyökeres? Obviously, he's going to play Gyökeres and
Yeah,
Madueke. And obviously, Odegaard is out and Saka is out. So it's going to be the same midfield trio for them. It's going to be Rice, Zubi, and Merino. So
yeah.
we all know how Arsenal are going to set up, but at Emirates, very difficult to beat. And I'm going for an Arsenal win. But again, talking about City, it's great to see Foden back. Foden, if you're listening to this,
Yeah.
congratulations, you've heard me speak my heart out for you. I asked, I think 2 days, in the previous two episodes before, where the hell is Foden? I can see you
Yeah.
now,
And I
sir.
and I
Please,
told him to wait for one game, but he didn't wait. He chose to listen to you, of course.
but
So
yeah,
let's see
but
it
I
again,
think
hopefully.
it's gonna be a great game. But again, Arsenal to win. Arsenal to win that.
Okay. So out of the three games, what do you think is going to be the most entertaining game?
United Chelsea.
United Chelsea. Yeah, I hope so. I hope whatever. I hope we win somehow by hook or crook. And I also want to see a good performance from United. But yeah, Arsenal City, KG game. I think 2-1 or 1-1. I'm working this prediction in my head. When we come to the end, I'll figure it out. But yeah, those are the big games. I think there's another one interesting game we can talk about, which is Bournemouth Newcastle. Bournemouth also
Yes.
been pretty good this season so far. Newcastle, of course, on the back of losing to Barcelona. It's of course Eddie Howe returning back to his old team. How do you see that game going?
Bournemouth have been sensational. 3 wins in a row. They've obviously lost to Liverpool. Thank you, Kiesa, wherever you are. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's going to be a great game, and Bournemouth just look very, very good. Also interesting to see who Eddie Howe starts. Obviously he's going to be starting Waltmar. It's pretty obvious because he didn't play the entire 90. But is he going to play Elanga or is he going to play Murphy? That's gonna be one big decision he has to make. And obviously Joe Linton is back, so Joe Linton I think goes in straight into that squad. But again, interesting game. I think Bournemouth also Semenyo is looking great. I love Evanilson as a player. I think he's a great centre forward. Comes in deep. They spent around 52 million for him or 50 million for him from Porto. I think he is a sensational player. And also they have this kid from Serbia, this 18-year-old who won the man of the match against Brighton, the Ivic. I don't know his fucking name, but all
Yeah.
Serbians have Ivic at the back, so I want to say another
Yeah.
Ivic. But he's also been great. The great first game, this first, it's just been good. And Bournemouth, man, how do they do this? They always buy these
Yeah.
players, like they just scout really well, and kudos to them. They have a good squad, and yeah, I'm hoping for a Bournemouth win. I think Bournemouth are going to win 3-1.
Wow. I was also leaning towards the Bournemouth win, but I'm gonna mix it up and be different, and I'm gonna go a 2-1 Newcastle win.
Ooh, you
I
sense
think
it.
we're gonna
I
get
wouldn't I wouldn't call it an
yeah, go ahead.
upset, but I just feel like it could be an upset because at the Vitality
Yeah.
Stadium, it's not an easy place to go.
Yeah, I don't think it's an upset. It's There's just two very strong teams at the moment, and yeah, it could literally go either way. This I think is a very hard game to predict. Newcastle, but they're both teams in good form, and both have a lot of like game changers, so it could literally go either way. It could be one magic moment that decides the game. But yeah,
Hmm.
so I'm going 2-1 Newcastle in that game. So let's round up our predictions. I think we can also go back to last week and check who's leading, my friend.
Oh, Shiv, I think my internet is not working, Shiv. Okay, okay, I'm a decent sport. I know how to lose.
It's a long season, my friend. We've got more than 30 game weeks left.
Okay, sir, I am currently going to be showing you something right now. So, Shivas, congratulations. I'm going to clap for you. I'm so happy for you, Shivas. That's a
Mr.
great victory for
Arsenal
Shiva.
has bailed me out.
I cannot believe Arsenal have. That's a great prediction, actually. Also, for the viewers, and we've got it wrong. It was actually 3-0, and I said 2-0 in the pot. So, apologies for that. So, Shivas, great win. How do you feel today, Shiv?
Yeah, I'm winning something in my life. uh, some personal
Fuck's
victories
sake.
here. But I know this is going to go down to the wire. I feel like it's 5-4 right now. It's going to go right down to the wire with our predictions. And we still need to
Mhm.
get our forfeit sorted out. We have some time to figure it out, but hopefully you guys in the comments can give us some suggestions. But let's get to it. I think Liverpool, Everton, what did you say? 2-0?
I said 2-0, sir.
And I
And
said
you?
1-1. 1-1.
1-1. Brighton Spurs. I think this is what we wanted to add. I think it'll be a good game. What do you think, sir?
Quite sure. Going to the Amex Spurs looked all right, but I am going to go for a 2-all draw.
A 2-all draw. Okay. I'm actually, they beat City at the Amex Stadium, so I'm going to go with a 2-1 victory for Brighton.
Okay. Yeah. United Chelsea. Yeah, I'm not going to be positive. I'm going to say 1-1.
1-1, 2-2. Oh, glad we agree on that. Bournemouth Newcastle, you said 1-2 to Newcastle, 2-1 to Newcastle,
Yes, sir.
and I said 3-1 to Bournemouth. City Arsenal.
This game is at the Etihad, or is this? I think this game is at Emirates,
Oh,
right?
it's at the Emirates. Good one, sir. Uh,
I think we have the same prediction here. Like I was notched out in 1-1, 2-1, but I think Arsenal will be City 2-1.
2-1,
So we
same
have the
prediction
same
there.
score there. Yeah.
And we have to go to the Sunderland Aston Villa game only because Villa need to bloody
Score a goal.
score. In the Premier League. You know who scored their first goal of the season so far?
Oh God, Harvey Elliott, man, please let it go. He's not your player anymore.
The ex-Liverpool player. So I think it's a good time being a Liverpool fan. But what's your prediction, sir?
I'm going for a Villa win. I think they will score their first goal. I think they will also score their second goal, and I'm going for a 2-0 Aston Villa win.
I'm actually going for a 1-2. So I'm going to put a 2-1 Villa win.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's a good differential here. So apart from, I think, two games, most of the other results are different. So we could get a big swing in the scores next week.
Yes.
Uh,
Um, see, my thing is very simple, Shiv. I think it's a long game, and I
yeah.
feel like I don't want to put myself down looking at the score right now. I genuinely think I have it in me to beat you. So I'm gonna take it one game week at a time. I'm not going to look at the score. I'm just going to look at my
Yeah.
prediction
Hey,
and
you want to
not be.
check your fan track results from last week also, by the way?
Shiv, I think my internet is actually not working right now.
Bruh, if I could
uh,
sacrifice my fan tracks result for a United win, please take it, take it. Please beat Chelsea, boys. Give me some sukoon. I have just watched so much United content this past week, and everybody is just, shoulders down, crying. I think the number of people who are now Ruben Amorim out is like multiplied. I can see those, like everyone who is like positive about everything he says in his press conferences, his so-called aura, that is all turning pretty quickly. So he really needs a result. And also a performance more than a result. I think he really needs a good performance and some goals, man. Let's get some goals. Let's go. Embuemo, Cunha, please deliver the goods, baby.
don't worry, Shivers. I'm going to the temple tomorrow. I'm going to pray for you. Also, Shivers, before we sign off, Shivers, what do you make of this? What an upgrade. You know, one of the viewers, he was watching our pod and he was like, why does only Shiv have like a United flag? Where is Rohit's? So he was kind enough to buy me this and give it to me as a gift. Mr. Bharat Ganesh, thank you so much for this. I appreciate you, sir. It's not the
Yeah, I
it's not the
think.
tennis player, it's another player.
Yeah, no, it looks good. I mean, I will never appreciate a Liverpool flag, but yeah, your background looks a lot livelier now, and we can bring
Thank
out the
you.
true rivalry. We can bring out the true rivalry. There's only one winner in this rivalry right now, but we stick by our teams through thick and thin. And yeah, that's been episode 8 of the pod. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and enjoy this week's action from the Premier League. We'll see you on Monday to review all the action. Take care.
Shabakarin.